Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? You know what time it is. Joe Simmer Gaming. Hope everyone's having a great day today. In today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how to block corner routes. This is specifically for tight offset, for bunch. You can run the same defense for both, but any offense with the rollout corner. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and go in tight offset. Like I said, it's the same defense basically. And you're going to come out in this 3-3-5 wide. Now, a couple things you're going to want to do is sub in a safety right here. And since I'm using Green Bay, you see Alexander, he has an X factor. The dude's one of the best in the game, so I went ahead and put him on the slot cornerback. That is key. All right, that's very, very important. I'll show you why. And then you're going to go into this Tampa 2. All right, so I'm going to show you two defenses that you can run. But before we start, the #1 way to beat corner routes is to blitz. If you don't feel comfortable blitzing, then you can play this coverage, but you need to know how to blitz, and you need to know how to blitz fast and scream. That is the #1 way to stop a QB in an offense like the Chiefs. You do not wait for plays to develop and hope that you have the right zone. It's not what you do. You blitz both corners, and then you play coverage, risky coverage. That is the #1 way. But let's say you don't feel comfortable, then you'll come out in this. Okay, so first, this is the offensive play. So very simple. I have a whole scheme on tight offset. I'll leave that in the description if you want it. But this is a common setup I will run personally. So I have a zig route, and then I have X on a slant, and I smart route him. Okay, so if the corner's not there, then I just I roll out and hit the slant route. So since you're on defense, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pinch. Go ahead and pinch. Now, this is probably the most important adjustment right here. Is these safeties, you will put them both in outside thirds. So you can't do that unless you have the nickelback package. That's why we went to nickelback package, so you can put them on outside third. And this is what you do: is you need to move his ass all the way until the numbers. That's really important because it helps with the click on. So let's say you just run it here. He's gonna kind of take a different angle, but if you put him right here, he'll kind of already be right here almost. And then you can just kind of click on. If you're good enough, you can do that. So you want to move him, definitely want to move him by the numbers. Don't even worry about the safety being by the numbers. Don't worry about the short side ever. You can always make adjustments on that, but you will definitely put him on the outside third as well. All right, and then in this case, I will blitz that linebacker on that right side. Okay, and then I put Alexander in the slot. Why did I put him in the slot? Because he's going to play that middle third. Shade up, shade outside, and then you need to click on him and you need to bring him back a little bit. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, and then if you don't want to blitz this guy, then you can have him kind of on a curl flat, and you can do something like this. Now these guys, this corner and the safety, are in the same zone, but it plays really well, especially if you shade up, shade outside. Okay, so what Alexander is going to do, now trust me on this defense, but what Alexander is going to do, he's going to play McCoy. He's going to play that deep post. Because he's good, he's not going to be able to get beat. So here we go. Boom. You're going to hit the corner. You're going to bait and come back. And this is the defense right here. Okay. Now, since you wanted to play coverage, that is a disadvantage because the QB can scramble easily. But hey, you want to play coverage. Let's say it's the 3rd and 18, and then there's a minute left. You're probably not going to want to blitz. You're going to want to play coverage. So at times, this is definitely something you could pull out. Okay, so leave this open all day. This little zig route, leave that open all day. Don't even trip about it until they pass the 50, and then you can make, let's say he keeps hitting it 3 times in a row and now he's past the 50, then you can make adjustments off of that. But don't lose focus on defense just because you're giving up a 5-yard play every time. It's cool. Make him earn it. If he wants to drive down the field hitting this every time, then you put a hard flat out there, and that will take away the problem. But you know what I mean? You give and you take in Madden. And so in this case, that curl flat, I mean, just leave him here because he kind of plays as a spy in case this guy wants to run right here, but most likely he's going to roll out and the linebacker will roll with him. Now, boom. Another thing right here is I had these guys in the exact same zone. The reason why is because if he throws that, this right here, I will be able to click on. This will be an easy click on. Okay? So if he's rolling out and he throws it, this is a very easy click on. You can just click on and do that. But like I said, you know, when the ball's hiked, you play as if you're going to guard the corner, and then you kind of bait him back over here. And then hopefully get an interception. And then this is why you wanted Alexander in that middle third and back him up a little bit, is because he's going to play that deep post, like I said. So he's going, this is completely bagged. They're not throwing it on Alexander. If they do, it's pick. And then you just have kind of back up over here. And that's why I blitzed that linebacker. But too bad he didn't. He did a terrible job. So that's the first defense. You know, just run that, all right, and then you can just make adjustments off of that. I like to blitz the, if you know, you see the running back motion to the right, most likely it's going to be rolled out to the right side, and then you just make adjustments off of that. Boom. And you could do something like this, all right, maybe put a vertical hook out there. I mean, you can do something crazy like this, and believe it or not, as long as you shade up, shade outside, and hopefully have time to bring this guy back, you'll be straight, dude. You will be fine. And so, boom. Like, it's hard. It's a hard defense to beat. And so, you know, that's the first thing. We can go over one more setup. I'll just go ahead and go over one more setup. It's not the best setup, but hey, you guys, like I said, we're going to play coverage. So it's all good. So you're just going to pinch. You're going to do the same thing. And then you can just, you know, put your safeties in the outside thirds. Okay, on both sides. All right. And then what you can do is you can play something like this. So on the short side, you probably want a curl flat out there. On the wide side, just have this vertical hook right here, because your job is, you know, you're going to try to take over that corner route yourself. So you could just run something like this. Just play man and just, you know, go off of this. But like I said, it really just depends. Okay. And so this is that. And so let's say I'm here. Let me try to do this with two controllers. You know, you're going to take this yourself, and then you're going to come down and then go back up. But, you know, you can always scramble and stuff. But, hey, that's a risk you take. If you're cool with that, you're cool with that. But, yeah, this is definitely the defense to run. Run this. You can do a whole bunch of crazy stuff out of this, guys. If you're new here, make sure you comment, subscribe. Madden21's a lot of content on the way. So run with this. Love you guys. Peace.